How's everybody doing out there? This is the Black Effect, the real Black Effect. I want to go ahead and get into this message, man. Who's orchestrating this stuff? And when are you gonna stop being manipulated? I'm speaking to the rap game, to black sectors of hip hop, of rap and hip hop. And it doesn't matter if you a Drake. It don't matter if you're doing super gangster rap on some 21 Savage, whatever. It doesn't matter. Or drill rap. You are being manipulated by this system because black people don't own none of the music distribution companies for the most part. I mean, what you may have like one or two, and they part of the system. They part of it. They're part of, because they owned by bigger entities, and the others got their hands in it. It's not just a black man being able to do what he wants to do. But again, if the black man is trapped in that same type of mentality, because it's not color based, it's the spirit behind things. But if they still want to play their game, like say like a Jay-Z, if he's still immersed in that culture, and like he still want to produce new artists, producing like rapping the same way that he was rapping, if you back in that, then you are part of the problem. But with these beefs that's going on in rap, people love to see that. Like, people do that. People can say what they want. Everybody reacting to this stuff with Quavo and Chris Brown. If I was a rapper, that's why I say J. Cole was the smartest one out of all of these artists right now, rap artists. But you got an artist like Chris Brown. People don't care if he doing drugs or whatever. They don't care if he's Percocets, Coke, Molly's. Don't nobody care. They just like, it's Chris Brown. The rappers are becoming like the new rock stars, where they just do all type of drugs, be alcoholics, get all type of cases, but we just ignore it. We just don't have, like, you don't care about these people. We really don't. The only time you'll try to do something and jump up in arms is when one of these women and accuse them of doing something, and then you ready to throw them away too. And that, like, how fickle are you? Like, they don't even have to be proven guilty till you ready to throw them away. That's the only thing that you would try to cancel these people for now, and that's just fake outrage at the end of the day. So if I was one of these artists, I would be on the J. Cole tip, of not caring what none of you fans think. Because, I mean, a lot of people really, like, even they own the people who are handling their business, their handlers. They want to see them crash out. They want to tell you, because it will be different. Like, people always come, like the people who love to see these beefs, they always want to talk about competition. It would be different if it was sanctioned. Like, say if rap was like WWE, it will be different. You never see the Undertaker making disciples of Undertaker disciples, going out, burning people up, or going out and getting other people to be dressing like him and knocking people out. Like I said, making them his minions. You don't see that. But you see that in hip hop. You got dudes who have these personas, and they take the persona out into the street, and now they got other people who influenced into these beefs, and they want to go use their money to try to influence and get people to do their dirt. You don't see Shawn Michaels doing that. You never saw that. And the reason why, sad to say, but this is the truth, is because it's full of white people. It's not black ran. It's not majority black. Like, it's not the patrons who are in it, like the people who are wrestling, are not majority black. And Vince McMahon would in no way let somebody go out there and do that. Like, even though he was giving black people them stereotypical gimmicks like Crime Time, like, but you didn't see Crime Time running out of WWE and then beating guys up and talking about, hold up, it's Crime Time, baby, and making gang disciples of Crime Time. You never saw that. You understand? The worst thing that did is wrestlers will do is influence others to do some silly backyard wrestling, but these people, that Vince McMahon would not let it get out of hand and let stuff spill out like that, and let their entertainers influence others to do wrong, or have them, like, there would be a whole press conference. They would fire those people. But I really do feel in this society that people don't care about the artist. Like, they'll listen to their music, react to all the foolishness that they do, and it benefits them for you to be doing foolishness. And this is really, like I said, in hip hop and rap, in that sector, and that toxic behavior spreads down to the inner cities, to the youth, and on down, and and on so forth, and it continues this vicious cycle. Rap's not gonna last too much longer. Mark my words. It's not. I said this before. It can't sustain itself in this fashion that it's been going, because now you have a separation of things. People see that you got a bunch of people who are just promoting the worst things. This is what they've made a career on doing, promoting the worst things. And these people are out here, like I said, on drugs, alcoholics, doing all type of stuff. And y'all still listen to them, like, for advice. Like, y'all still listen and support them. And the reason why is because, like I'm saying, y'all just want to be entertained. It's not, some people listen, a lot of people, the only people who listen to them for advice is younger people who don't know no better. And that's who they influence. But you support that. And then try, like, if this was the day and age if Whitney Houston was alive today and still doing all that coke, and her and Bobby Brown was still on all them drugs, y'all wouldn't care. I don't believe the majority of people today would care. They wouldn't do like how people tried to do interventions for Whitney. The fans was like, Whitney, we want to see Whitney get off the stuff. Like, stop all that. Like, today, man, like I said, people just act like nah, it's nothing. Like, it don't even matter. That's what makes them. Oh, go ahead and let Future sip all the lean and take all the drugs. Like, that's what make him. Like, come on, man. Y'all people, just look at Juice WRLD. Dude was for all intents and purposes a junkie, man. He was addicted to drugs. They thought that's what made him. And I'm sure some people close to him tried to stop him. But I'm talking about the people who continue to support that music, continue to be immersed in this type of the everything hip hop, listen to all the beefs, and you every time it's a beef, you jumping up and down, you gotta react to it, you gossiping all day. Like, y'all dudes, man, men and women do this. But the women, they got them influencing. They're doing their own. They're in their own sector of influence. They're taking care of the young girls. They're doing that. They'll never let them get into some beefs, and because that's not their agenda to push. The rap beat, like, you don't see women having no decent rap battles or rap beefs, because they only can go so far. For the dudes, what's always included in the rap beefs? Violence. Yeah, nigga talks of violence. And that's why I say, if you want to talk about if you want to talk about competition, if you really care, why don't you sanction something? And I'm not talking about the battle raps, because you see what happened at them. If it's all about competition, then you don't have to mention harming the other person, like, physically. Why does that have to be a thing? And you can never gauge the criteria in this, because it's personal. Stuff starts to get personal. You can't gauge how a person should feel. This isn't raps. I mean, this isn't wrestling. It's like wrestling, but when it gets out of hand, there's nobody to reel it in because there's no structure, and it's mostly black people. Mostly niggas is in this, doing this. And the people above them, or the people who's running this, have a vested interest in you, my brother, crashing out and messing up your bag, while they go ahead and milk your likeness and whatever you built, whatever they did for you, whatever you built yourself. They're gonna milk that without your say so. That's what they want to do. That's convenient for them, for the others. But don't make it easy for them, man. Like this, that's why I say, man, this rap stuff has to change. Black culture needs to stop looking to hip hop and all of this. Like, stop looking to those people. Like, you got people listening to Charleston White. Charleston White is out here screaming, ranting, and raving, but people, doing the worst. He even say that he done. He didn't ever. He done with black people. He never tried. Now he leaving black people or whatever he was saying, that he never was even trying to do stuff for niggas. So you still support and listen to that. Stop being silly. Like, you need to give your attention to other more positive things, and stop getting fooled by these niggas who coming around just being entertaining you all day. Stop trying to be entertained all day, and learn something, man. We pay too much attention to entertainment, and it's time, like it's showing. It's time to stop that. Because these people don't have your best interest at heart, and you ain't got theirs at heart. Like, not just because you don't know them. You know their character that they portray. You're interested in that character. And you look at that character, like I said, it's WWE. And I'm talking about people look at the rap game, the people who are rappers, as characters, as like in the WWE. Like, they just invincible. But see, that's the thing. WWE is scripted. These dudes can go out and get into these, like I said, these back and forth beefs and stuff, get disrespectful, and one of these minions that they have, or somebody who want to just crash out or look good, or even they can just have an ego, build up an ego, and then try to do something to somebody and shoot up. Like I said, look how Tony Yayo mama house got shot up. This is not a game. That's what you have to understand. It's not a game.